It's been building all season, but it's time. Welcome to the Retribution Rumble. 30 competitors are here, and we've all been waiting to see how this all unfolds. As the simulator continues to grow, we also see the Rumble, which is now completely implemented, and there have been some additional fixes with the Rumble. I think if you remember in Rumbles past, the tally was always showing at the bottom. I've had some time to edit the code to make sure that the tally only actually shows at the end, so we'll be seeing some fantastic things. It's gonna be a good time. I'm excited for it, but most of all, good day, good news, another fine day in the year of the resolve. Toonling Dave, bravo Dave, my new son Itzy the Spider. He's adorable. If you haven't seen him, he was on the streams. We even have Anomaly, the Normal Cars. I'm the United States Aviator, and it's time for the Retribution Rumble. It's Tag Team Rumble this week. Next week, we will have the Singles Rumble. We will also have the OC Free-For-All, I believe, next Thursday, so get excited for it. And that's when your fan votes will finally flow open. But until then, let's get things started because it is the Danganronpa Hunger Games. We have all 30 entrants into the Rumble right here, right now, and I'm going to go through each and every one of them. They are currently listed from top to bottom, from the first entrant to the 30th entrant, but as we know, with the Retribution Rumble, there is a bit of randomness. You may come out earlier than expected. We may see the 30th entrant come out third. We've seen the 30th entrant, or that, like, someone in the late 20s come out much earlier. But I digress. Let's see, first and foremost, who is in this Rumble. We have, from the start, it'll be Barbara and Kole. Unless someone else decides to come out too, we have Yosuke, Ruruka, Monokuma, Queen, March 7th and 7th, which I thought was delightful. Crazy Yoko, Haiji, Iris, Kibo, Komaru, Sato, Makoto, Rhea Ripley, Ophelia, Nagito, Juzo, Nekamaru, Akechi, Kaito, Boss, Futaba, Monokid, Chisa, Kaede, Munakata, Desahiko, Togami, and on. And that is what random.com gave us as our order. Will they come out in that order? Probably not. Is it going to be a good time as we see people start to just pop out of nowhere? Absolutely. I'm excited for the Rumble. It's one of the, I was going to say the most fun times of the year, but I guess, you know, we are on the road to the Fight Before Christmas Rumble. We are already a week into September at this point, almost a week. Tomorrow will be a week into September. So let me know, who do you got for first, second, and third? Which number entrant do you think will win the Rumble? And I guess also very importantly, tonight is Inferno, and it's the first Inferno post AV Mania 3. Good luck, son, Davey. But for right now, I'm gonna give you a little bit of music because I have a couple matches that I have to announce. He's given them to me on the back of this stand mixer and instruction manual. Who knows? This Friday, in fact, I can say this tonight, as we already know, Sir Gregor will be revealing himself and defending that tables championship tonight, and it will be a fantastic time. But that won't be the only tables championship on the line tonight. You see, Mikan just won the tables championship, but her celebration will potentially be cut short. From what I've understood, she attacked someone backstage, has been given a hefty fine, because apparently we give hefty fines now in the AWE, and most notably, she won't be able to just waltz out saying, I'll take this fine and I'll take my championship. She will be defending the tables championship in a fatal four-way match tonight. Who are her opponents? I've been told that she will not get to know, so she's gonna have to be prepared for anything. The best of luck to Mikan. However, that's not all. On the road to AV Mania, we saw Sakura jet her way towards Boss. So we know that they have bad blood. They've had bad blood for a second. And that bad blood, it's still real. And tonight, with Arrow by her side, Sakura will get her hands on Boss. 1v1, old rivalry renewed, Sakura versus Boss, in what will be a spectacular 1v1 fight. What will this lead? I'm not sure, but you know what? There might even be a couple more matches or surprises on tonight's Inferno, so get ready for it, get excited for it, and until then, we done here. we are indeed done here. Most notably, it is time for the Rumble. Are you ready? You better be. I'm gonna make my picks real quick. We're gonna get this Rumble on the road to the finale of the season. I am gonna pick, I don't know why, but I got entrant number 10 in my mind, and I got Iris. Granted, she actually enters in 10th. We'll see about that. I'll take Makoto, number 14, which is surprising. You know what? He's gonna walk out at number 1. Just you wait. Just you wait. And for third in the Rumble, I suppose, I'm gonna take Futaba. Wisely, I should take On, but you know what? I honestly think On's gonna come in early. But you know what? There's one way to find out just who is actually gonna start this Rumble. Shall we? Let's do it. The Retribution Rumble is on. It's kind of a reverse where people like start to fill up the arena. We'll see if that happens. Keep in mind that we do have a whole bunch of shenanigans that could still unfold. Let's see if they do unfold as we start round 1. And actually starting this thing off is the Horn Bears, and actually starting off in reverse order. Barbara was number 1 and Cole was number 2. This time, actually, Cole says, nah, I'm walking out first. The Horn Bears are standing those horns as the Rumble truly begins. Alright, let's see how it all plays out. Rumble, let's see who's next. Barbara finds the bike theme and says, alright, you know what? We're starting off high, hit that bike. Cole also has a table as well. Barbara finds a boombox and Cole finds a skateboard. Nobody's hopping in yet, but I spoke a second too soon because just like that, our competitors have doubled, entering in now at number 3. Juzo joins the fray. Barbara finds a massive sack of apples. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Thank goodness he is not in this game. Cole is ready for some kind of target practice. She finds a slingshot laying around. Time to make every pebble count as Crazy Yoko runs into the arena. It's crazy for her to walk in like this. As she also joins the fray, next round sees our first deaths, and it is our number 1 and our number 2 in their order as well. Cole tries to kill Juzo, but Juzo retaliates and kills her instead. Barbara finds my climate change remote, but will never have a chance to use it. Perishes. Crazy Yoko duels it out with Barbara. Barbara bites the dust. Juzo finds a shiny red balloon, shiny and poppable, and lastly, Ruruka runs into the arena, joining the fray at number 5. 25 competitors left as this Rumble just starts to kick off, but we will say goodbye to our number 1 and number 2 entrant as we hit Eclair de Lune 4. Cole, Barbara. 2 gone, but once again, 25 people left to enter this Rumble. We'll see how it all plays out. And look at this, yeah, look at that, it's all fixed. I had to like really look at and do some tweaking and testing to make sure that the tally wouldn't go off early. I had to put in a whole bunch of like if statements to make sure that the end game only comes up when it's actually the end game. But I digress. We'll continue going onward because Ruka is now hanging in here with Juzo and hanging in here with Crazy Yoko. And now hanging in here with Futaba, who was late in the 20s, and Yosuke, who was supposed to be number 3, but he is the number 3 person out, which is funny. Futaba runs to the arena, joining the fray. She says, oh, it's time. Ruka finds a hat rack. So many hats. Too many hats. Yosuke runs to the arena, joining the fray as well. Juzo pops his own balloon, has the creepiest smile on his face. I did it. And I'll do it again. Crazy Yoko attacks Yosuke from behind, gets rid of him. Crazy Yoko looking to get the most eliminations in this Rumble. Remember, this Rumble is for a spot for your team, or if your team is already in the finale, you guys can all enter the finale together. A slight advantage for your team, but will not be an advantage for Yosuke because he gets a Claire de Lune 4. Yosuke. But I say that now, but there can definitely be revivals, there can definitely be zombies, there's a whole bunch of shenanigans that could happen. There's so many shenanigans that could happen. Everyone could be dead, and number 30 could just come out the next round and say, hey, I guess I win. We'll see if that happens, though. As we go on, 23 people remain in this rumble. Can you feel the rumble? As number 8 potentially gets ready to come out. Yes, and they do! Crazy Yoko stumbled upon a yeet ball. Ruka steals that yeet ball, and Juzo steals it right back. Futaba tries to build a tank out of sticks and rocks. It's useless, but it looks cool. And Monokuma now entering the fray at number 8. He is our 8th competitor in this rumble. We're about to get to 9 and 10 as we go on to the next round. We are seeing some people gone. One person gone as Togami joins the fray. Juzo has enough, or rather has had enough. He's now furious. Crazy Yoko takes that yeet ball right back. Togami runs to the arena, joining the fray, saying, I'm here to rumble. Ruka kind of wanders off and gets lost and never be seen again. There is a small chance that she is not actually out, and she will be found. Getting herself to be found again, finding her way once again at very low odds, but that is something we have to keep in mind. Futaba can't help but admire her own genius mind, and the Archon see great potential in Monokuma. He gets a pyro vision as we get ready to continue. Number 9 is Togami. We're about to see who gets the perfect 10 in this rumble after this Claire de Lune 4. Ruruka. Well, she is indeed lost for right now. Will she find her way back? That's the real question. We'll see. Who will be number 10? We might see them in just a second. And as we go forth, we do! Queen! The Royal Queen has entered the arena, joined the fray, as Crazy Yoko looks at her arm, and there's an alien device. What did it do? I think it did what it did. Stuck itself upon her wrist with secrets that it hid. She's got superpowers. She's no ordinary kid. She's Crazy Hiyoko 10. And that is a game changer for the Retribution Rumble. Togami finds us all below his concern. Juzo's unbridled rage is his own undoing as the anger kills him. Hey, don't get angry. It's time you gotta mellow out. Queen enters at number 10 as Futaba's thinking about plans to get out of here. Monokuma snapped and he's now frenzied. Oh, that's bad. You don't want a frenzied bear in the arena when there's just 5 of you there. 20 people left as they're watching Monokuma go all crazy like he's like, I'm gonna get ya. And it's gonna be a bad time. That's the last thing I want, to be in an arena, an enclosed area with a rampaging Monokuma. That's Toa City. That's Ultra Despair Girls. That ain't right. 5 competitors in the Rumble. We've had 10 people enter. A third of our Rumble is already here. However, we have to clear De Lune and see who's next after this. For Juzo. Well, Juzo, you did well. Honestly, I think Crazy Yoko's doing the best. Can she hold on to that? Can she keep going strong? With that Omnitrix, I think there's a real possibility. We'll have to wait and see, though, because she could just be out next round. Who will enter at number 11? It is not Crazy Yoko, but she comes back and she's like, it's time for a big ol' ha 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 ha. Bam! Touchdown, touchdown. Crazy Yoko runs it back for a big old touchdown. March 7th also runs into the arena, joining the fray. Miss Rumble from this last Fight Before Christmas Rumble. The winner of the ladder match, your current AWE champion, will be fighting... Yes, your current AWE champion will be fighting the inaugural All-Star champion tonight. It'll be March 7th versus Mona in what will be a blockbuster of a match. Queen knocks out Togami in a fistfight. Deathclaw on him. Futaba tries to build a tank out of sticks and rocks and succeeds. Awesome! She won't get a chance to use it because Monokuma is frenzied, creeps up behind her, and slaughters her with a big old bear claw. She's like, and he's gone. Well, she's gone. He's not. He's still fine, apparently. Togami has found a table, hopefully that nobody goes through it, and also entering the Rumble, also a little bit unhinged. It is Haiji creeping his way into the Rumble. We got 6 people in the Rumble, as 6 people are gone, 18 people remain, and it is one singular Claire de Lune 4. Futaba. As the Rumble goes on, we have 18 people left to enter this Rumble, so we must go on and proceed. Shall we? We must. We must. We truly must. Next round sees, ooh boy, sees some people get down and some people join the fray as Monokuma looks around maniacally seething. Haiji finds some moon shoes. We're not liable for any broken ankles or broken bodies because March really doesn't want to, but finds himself having to get rid of Haiji saying, don't like you. You're gone. Crazy Yoko transforms into an alien with a flame body. She shoots white-hot fireballs at Queen, turning her into ash. Another illumination on her side as Togami uses his wealth to create marketable plushies of Monokuma without his permission. Monokuma's so mad and frenzied before he can react. The plushies catch on fire. A stray fireball from Crazy Yoko's hands. Togami surprisingly loses all of his money. What is he to do? I don't know, a non-rich Togami? That ain't right. That ain't right. Kibo enters the arena next, and coming out right afterwards is Rhea Ripley. They are entrants number 13 and 14. 16 competitors left to enter this rumble. 6 people still breathe good air into their lungs. Question mark on to Monokuma, because I'm not sure if he breathes in the air considering he's a robotic bear. But we will give a Claire de Lune for our Fallen 2. Haiji, Queen. Oh, you're ready. Oh, you're ready. If you're ready, we can go do it. We can get on. We got a whole bunch of Rumble left. We're not even halfway through the competitors. We're about to get our halfway point. Who will get that halfway entrant? Who will be number 15? Let's find out right now. It's gonna be Miss Iris, who I think originally had number 10? 11? Somewhere in that juncture. I think she might have been number 10. As Togami sets up the table before grabbing Crazy Yoko by the throat. Crazy Yoko survived half of this field and is chokeslammed right through the table. Tragic for her as she's gone. Kibo's got a flamethrower immediately as he gets into this rumble. Rhea Ripley twiddles her thumbs as Iris is entering at number 15, the halfway point, but I think this is really hilarious. Monokuma then creates marketable plushies of Togami. He was like, mines didn't sell, but yours sure will. Togami is so mad, he was like, why would you waste even more money on this? However, before he has a chance to react, the plushies sell like hotcakes and they're both rich. Togami couldn't be poor for a single round, man. All is as it should be. March accepts her shadow as March gains the power of Persona. We are down another competitor as we hit a singular Claire de Lune 4. Crazy. Hiyoko. Once again, you don't get your saving grace picks or your, that's it, actually. You don't get your saving grace picks until we are at your final, not even final 10 specifically, until the Rumble is empty and we're at your final 10. Usually those are coinciding, but I think one time, everyone entered and we had more than 10 people left. However, we'll see how it all plays out. That's for the future. We still got 15 people left to enter this Rumble. 9 of them are gone. Not a third of them are gone yet. Keep that in mind. We got levels going to this Rumble. No ghosts, no zombies yet, but will that all change next round? Oh, I don't know, but we saw 3 people hop into this Rumble. Sato gets in here at number 16, Komaru at number 17, and Kibo's like, I really want to use this flamethrower. Monokuma eats something you shouldn't have and dies of horrible stomach pains. I don't know how you did that. No idea how you did that. Makoto runs to the arena, joining the fray as well. Didn't jump in at number 1. Good for him. Wise maneuver on this man's. Togami is sick and tired of Sato being alive. Togami uses his wealth to put a $20,000 bounty on Sato's head. Now she's got to survive the Rumble with everyone targeting her. March 7th summons her persona, uses Bufu, trapping Makoto's feet in ice. Rhea Ripley finds a bikini, rather. But Sanada is quite revealing. Somebody is enjoying this a little too much, I assume, at this juncture. Iris has found a table. Hopefully nobody goes through it. We just lost the 1. We're up to 8 people alive. The Rumble cast is starting to fill out a little bit with 12 people remaining. Who will enter as number 19? We'll find out next round, but this round we might find out next round. This round, though, it's a Claire de Lune 4. Monokuma. The Rumble rolls on. Keep in mind, next week we will have another Rumble with our single superstars. Everyone here is fighting for their teams. Let's see who coming on top. Monokuma, you got this one. But you also didn't need this one, especially. Considering you're a team of 2. And I would have done something special for you, Monokuma. I would have. I truly would have. However, that ain't the case. We will go on. 18 competitors have entered the Rumble. 10 of them are gone. 8 still alive. And next round sees more of them in worse positions than before. As Komaru calls back on the moment she took the Knight's Oath and valiantly dons her Knight's armor again. Satsu uses mysterious gas to knock out Kibo and Rhea Ripley, death collars on the both of them. Kibo sets Iris' table on fire, then slams Iris through that flaming table. She found that table and Kibo said, "It's time to set it on fire." Rhea Ripley found a fishing rod and asking Catch all the fish, and Catch a whole bunch of stuff, to be honest. Archon see great potential in Kibo, grant him the Animo Vision. Togami tries to rip that death collar off, but it did no damage. Makoto started struggling in his trap and cut himself pretty bad. He's now bleeding out, and March hates the way the comments have been treating her, and she turns heel. A heel March 7th would hurt my sweetheart. But it's happening right now. What will that entail? I guess we'll find out shortly after this. Claire de Lune 4. Iris. Miss Iris, it has been a pleasure. That being said, it's time to keep on keeping on. The beat goes on as we proceed. We still have 12 people left to enter this Rumble. Nobody actually entered. We just lost one person. A couple people picked up items, so we might lose a couple more people. No, we didn't lose anybody, actually, and nobody came in. March 7th tries to go Togami, but Togami pays her off with money. She leaves counting the green slips in her hand. She's like, "Everybody's got a price for the $1 Million Man." Sato takes a bounty poster down with her face on it, tears it up. Togami's wealth, he's using it now. Kibo wants it to end already. Makoto's trapped and slowly bleeding out. March says, "I bought a bike with my shmoney, so play the bike theme." And I say, hey, good on you. Is this how Stream maybe does it? I think he does 2 of these, and then he goes, and then he does the mock. Hey Macarena. Komaru found an initial size. That is dangerous, actually, in the Rumble. Rhea Ripley casts around the room, pulls out a C bass, more like a C+. As we go on, big ol' yikes, because Kibo creates a sphere of air around March 7th and Makoto, keeping it there long enough for them to suffocate within. Rhea Ripley is looking for an easy out. Sato kind of wanders off and gets lost, never to be seen again. Nagito runs into the arena, joining the fray. Ruruko, she wandered back. She's unlost. Oh my gosh, she really did it. In the Rumble, she said, "Oh, your girl's back." Ophelia, she must have slipped through the middle ropes, not over the top rope. Ophelia also runs to the arena, joining the fray. Togami finds Thursday's left shoe, and Komaru accepts her shadow as Komaru gains the power of Persona. We have lost another 3 this round. However, we have also seen Nagito and Ophelia run into the Rumble, and Ruruka slide back in. She's one to watch, I'll tell you what. But you know what? We did lose 3, and it's a Claire de Lune 4. March 7th. Makoto. Sato. I always have to say, keep in mind, Ghost, Revival, Zombies, a lot of things can change the landscape of this Rumble. What will change the landscape of this Rumble? When will change the landscape of this Rumble? How will change the landscape? I don't know. We gotta proceed though. 10 more competitors left to enter this Rumble. We got a solid 7 still in here, and they are all doing things, and we have an official first Ghost in here. As Rhea Ripley tries to kill Komaru, but Komaru's Knight armor diverts the blow. Ruka gives Komaru a fedora to wear on top of her Knight's armor. Komaru tips it and smiles. Oh boy, milady. Ophelia finds a boombox. Oh, someone entered! No, they didn't. Time to play some sick beats. Nagito has found Genocide Jack Scissors. Cute boys beware. Oh no. Kibo finds a dapper suit, puts it on. It's quite fetching. Darky swirls around Queen's body. She's back as a ghost. Did she even have a soul before? I don't know. I don't know. Togami finds a skateboard. Time to do some sick moves as Komaru's persona levels up, upgrading Garu to Garula as we go on to see. Some people do indeed perish. Togami uses the base of a cliff as a half-pipe. Rhea Ripley is very proud of that bikini. Ophelia calls down arcane fury brimming in her veins. From the ground beneath him, or her rather, protrudes an ancient scepter. Very dangerous. And we also have a zombie. Very dangerous. Nagito cleans the blood off of his scissors. Komaru has seen the heels running around and is determined to make things right. Turns face. Ruruka gives Nagito a baseball cap. Nagito puts the baseball cap, pulls out a baseball bat out of nowhere, says it's all about the Mets, baby. Let's go Mets, it's all about the Mets. Colette is dead. Kiba uses a gust of wind to blast Rhea Ripley off of a cliff. There she goes. Rhea Ripley. Nuclear waste from the power plant the arena was built on top of, reanimates Futaba's body, zombifying her queen. Mrs. being out of dinner. Could you have dinner before? I have so many questions. 6 people remain. Nobody's entered the Rumble for a brief moment, a shmoment in fact, as we hit a Claire de Lune 4. Rhea Ripley in a bikini. It's the saddest of all losses, huh? You hate to see it. However, we still have a Rumble episode to get on the road. Who will come out next? We still have 10 people left to enter this Rumble. Will 30 actually come out as 30? Oh, we are seeing some people join the fray, I believe. And Komaru getting this in this Rumble? Oh boy. Futaba's body continues to ride as she continues to move. Ophelia polishes her ancient scepter, will not get a chance to use it though. Nagito won't die like the others. I'm unsure about that. Ruruka gives Ophelia a cowboy hat. She immediately yees her best ha, and it is actually her last ha. Because Togami's like, this is a poor man's sport. I don't know how to do this. Swings around that skateboard and says, I'll just use it as a weapon. Nagito, wham! Kibo, wham bam! Ophelia, wham bam bam! Are caught in the wake of Togami's path of destruction. Nekomaru runs to the arena, also joining the fray. He's entered the Rumble. Komaru summons her persona, uses Garula. The wind is now blasting back Ruruka with such power, a tree falls as she collides with it. Komaru's persona has gained enough experience to learn Marugadine, which is very good. Munakata runs into the arena, joining the fray as well, and Kaito runs in, and we are down. I think he's what, number 22? He's number 23. We have 7 people left. As Queen's still a ghost, keep that in mind. We lost 4 people this round. 7 people remain to enter this Rumble. Only 5 people are alive. 2 are others. 1 ghost, 1 zombie, and it is a Claire de Lune 4. Nagito, Kibo, Ophelia, Ruruka. Boo doo 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 doo. Boo doo 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 doo. Anywho, we are down. Final 5. Still in. 7 people remain to get into the Rumble. 12 people in total still are in the state of limbo. These 7 people are really in the state of limbo. These 5 people are trying to do their best to survive. Who will survive? Let's proceed to find out. Oh, are you ready? I'd hope so. I would truly hope so. As we click the next round. Oh boy! I thought Komaru was about to have this in the bag for a second, but those ghosts. I'm not sure if the honorary ghosts are gonna want Queen, to be honest, but we'll see if that happens. Munakata puts a death collar on Nekomaru while he is asleep. Kaito pictures Nico lying in various places. Nekomaru sizes his muscles. Akechi runs into the arena, joining the fray. Komaru summons their persona, uses Magarudine. Small tornado sends Nekomaru, Kaito, and Togami to the skies. To the skies, not the moon though. Queen then promptly kills Komaru through ghastly means. Still a heel. Futaba dangles her withered limbs around, fiddling with them as 4 people into the Rumble, just 2 more left to come in. Kaede runs through, Monokid runs through, Boss runs in, and Chisa runs in as well, fighting for their teams to get that Rumble spot. 6 competitors are in the Rumble right now. 5 of them just walked in, and one of them's Munakata. Munakata, I think, is the only one who survived the antics that just happened. In any case, it is a quick Claire de Lune 4. Nekomaru, Kaito, Togami, Komaru. So keep in mind, we got 2 people left to enter the Rumble, which is why you can't have your saving grace picks left. Once they enter the Rumble officially, you guys can have your saving grace picks. But until then, I ain't got nothing. We can get there though. It's not even a terrible turnabout. It's no fancy Crisis of Fate, no Samurai Woman yet. We gotta see those other two people enter this Rumble, which means we will likely skip Samurai Woman, unless they're brave. Are they brave? Oh, one of them's brave. Look at who's here, Desahiko. Queen misses being out of dinner. Futaba's body continues to rot even as she continues to move. Chisa finds a belt of Pokeballs. Who knows what could be inside of those? Akechi's been hot on Boss's trail for days now, even though they both just entered the Rumble. Boss thinks she's gotten away, but Akechi deduced to her location, delivered the final blow. Desahiko says, I'm number 29, baby. How many of the smoking hot babes are still left? My guy, I think, in terms of women, two of them just perished. I think it is you, Chisa, and a bunch of dudes. And a bear. Kaede twitches uncontrollably as wants to end things once for all with Monica, and Kaede bites the dust. Nagito is a lifeless body writhing with maggots, and Munakata finds a sword shiny and sharp. We got 5 competitors left, one more to enter this Rumble. I do believe it is Miss An who said, if I'm drawing number 30, I'm coming out at number 30. Good for her, but for right now, it is a Claire de Lune 4. Boss Kaede. An will enter at number 30. Will she actually? I mean, she will enter at number 30. That's just a guarantee. Will she win, though? Or when will she come out? She can take her sweet time. She could say, oh, there's one person left? I'll be coming out now. Number 30 can take as much time as they want. Will she come out when there's 5 people left? 4? 3? 2? Just 1? Let's see. Oh, she came out now. My question has been answered, which means you will get your save and grace picks. You won't have many of them, though. As Chisa tossed out a Pokeball, out comes Articuno, using Ice Beam, freezing Munakata solid. Desahiko tries to get others to notice him. Monica finds a hat rack. So many hats. Too many hats. An runs into the arena, joining the fray. Akechi challenges Desahiko and Monica to an anything goes pancake eating competition. Monica says, it's Rumble season, baby. Murders the both of them. Earning entry into the World Pancake Championship match, which he is not in, correct? Monotaro is... Hey, get in here, my boy. Monokid. Could be your World Pancake Championship. You done it. You done it. I'm proud of you. Futaba dangles her withered lung. She's still a zombie, but she ain't biting nobody. Queen, however, has seen Crazy Yoko, knows that she's got the crazy powers in her, and possesses her in the final 4 when we actually get to ask you guys about your saving grace picks. It's Rumble season and everybody's in. So it is a final Claire de Lune 4. Munakata, Akechi, Desahiko, Queen. Queen not really gone because she is the one now possessing the one and only Crazy Hiyoko. I don't know how this is going to play out, but it's an interesting Final 4, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about it indeed. It is time officially now to make your saving grace picks. We had 30 competitors, and now we are down to just 4. One of them took out Munakata, which I don't know if we should have probably highlighted a little bit more. Chisa, schmurdering Munakata. That's despair in her soul. something, Chisa, how could you? She's still got a belt of Pokeballs, so she might be keen to win this thing as soon as we click next round. Will Chisa be a Pokemon Master and win the Rumble just like she won the Rumble in the AWE, the First Ladies Rumble? That being said, Desahiko is dead, so I don't need to ask you about him. However, Monokid is very much alive, has so many hats. Will he hand out some hats? Will somebody get another hat? Will somebody be feeling that energy because of a hat? I'm unsure. But hey, he just got 2 kills under his belt, 2 eliminations. We'll see how it all plays out for Mr. Monokid. An, Lady An is here as well. Entered at number 30, said, alright, there's only 3 people left. However, it wasn't just 3 people left. A certain queen went through and possessed Crazy Hiyoko. And so Crazy Hiyoko now makes up our 4th. So I have to ask you, who do you got? Chisa, Monokid, An, Crazy Hiyoko being possessed by Queen. The choices are yours, and yours alone. Those are our final 4 in this Rumble. This is the spot where they all kind of stare at each other from the 4 corners, start to walk in on each other, realizing that the finale is hanging in the balance. I'm not sure who it's gonna be, but I can tell you that those 4, Chisa, Monokid, On, and Crazy Hiyoko are all caught. And we like to call it, let me make a quick pick. I think I'm gonna go Lady On. She came in at 30. Although she doesn't have any weapons, so maybe that's not the... You know what? Forget about it. She still got it. No shot in my mind. She's got first. Or the W. But she's got to contend not just with Lady On. She's got to contend with Monokid. She's got to contend with Chisa. She's got to contend with Crazy Hiyoko being possessed by Queen. And it's such a crazy moment. A crazy collection, the invisible ties garnering everyone together, but it's all tangled, and those ties make it a little bit of a crisis. It is indeed a crisis of fate. Final 3. Once again, who do you got? If you have not made your picks in the comments, make them right now, because it could all end when I click next round. Very much so. Final 4 C's. Ooh, it's not over yet, but 2 people are gone, and I'll tell you what, whoops-a-daisy, I was wrong. Monokid says, I want to enter the World Pancake Championship again, 1 entry per person, you fiend. Archon see great potential and On, grant her a Geo Vision. Geo is now on her side. However, like a rock getting tossed into the sky, Crazy Hiyoko transforms into a massive 4-armed alien and tosses On into the heavens above. She's never seen again. Futaba's still a zombie. Keep in mind, we could see a zombie victory. Do not count that out. We could see at the very end, Crazy Hiyoko could be like the last person standing, and Futaba could just be like, and zombifies her. However, Chisa's still tossing out these Pokeballs. Out comes Halucha, who uses Flying Press, crushing Monokid. It is a battle. Crazy Hiyoko and Chisa, student and teacher, your final 2 in this Retribution Rumble, much like in the actual AWE Rumble from last year. Student and teacher again were the final 2. Student won in that instance. Will that happen here as well? I'm not sure, but after this, this terrible turnabout for On Monokid. Will Chisa do what she's done in the AWE by winning a Rumble here? Or will Crazy Hiyoko, possessed by Queen, show up and show out and be the one? That being said, I guess I'm just gonna ask all the simple question of, who? Will it be Chisa, Crazy Hiyoko? Chisa, who boy? Let's not forget Chisa's team. They are what I go to school for. Oh, man. I would not be mad if they won. Crazy Hiyoko, however, has not had a fantastic season, has not been up and abound and being the greatest of all time. That being said, with this Ghost victory, we could see a little combination of 2 teams getting into this Rumble. Can you hear that rumble? I'm uncertain. However, it could be, keep in mind, in the back pocket, Futaba is slinking around in a zombie-like fashion, arms dangling, twitching in all unnatural positions. Will she be the one to get a quick bite at the very end of this and steal the spotlight like a phantom thief? I'm unsure, but one more time, I will have to ask you, is it Crazy Hiyoko, Chisa, Crazy Hiyoko, possessed by Queen, or will it be zombies who reign supreme? Your final 2. The Rumble all ends potentially with this next round, and this next round shows us that it ain't over yet. Crazy Hiyoko transforms, tries to transform into that 4-armed alien again, presses down, and somehow, someway, she's a fish-like alien with a powerful jaw in the middle of the forest. Not the most useful choice. Futaba's still withering and fiddling with those arms, and Chisa sends out a Pokeball. Out comes Magikarp, it just flops. Funny that the both of them, student and teacher, both end up failing incidentally with fish-like responses. I think that's very neat. However, it all ends here as Crazy Hiyoko's bad brain turns into an absolute absolutely horrible person. But Chisa says, you had one shot. You even went before me, but now it's my turn. Fool me once, shame on fish. Fool me twice, pedal dance with Rosa Ray, tearing Crazy Yoko to shreds. As Futaba's just riding in the background, we all know now, it's school's back in session. We all know what we're going to school for. After this, how topical. After this terrible turnabout. 4. Crazy Hiyoko. And that brings us to our sole survivor. Yeah, you know what? She's winning rumbles out here. Let's give it up for her. Because she's done it. She is your winner. She entered late. But boy, did she enter great. Still got 3 KOs to her name. Found some Pokeballs saying, well, let me take out Munakata first. I can't be distracted by him. Goodbye. Took out one of her students. Did whatever it took to be the sole survivor. And just like that, she is Chisa. She is what I go to school for. And they are going to the finale. What I go to school for, going as a real boy, doodly doodly doo doo, a doodly doodly. That's a song. Anywho, Togami with 4 KOs. Kamar with 4. Kiba with 4. Crazy Yoko with 4. All of them with 4, but they weren't able to outlast Chisa, who, as we bring up now, the completed actually bracket for tag team action because no fan votes were earned. Ooh, Dancing Smarty Pants. This will be our tag team finale bracket, what I go to school for, in the middle. And you know what? I could not ask for a better centerpiece. They claim this rumble. It is theirs. Kawakami, Nightwing, and Chisa. Yeah. Great for them. And a pretty fun rumble, admittedly. We had a ghost possession. We had somebody get unlost. I'm excited to see what the next rumble brings. It's great. I always like rumbles. I keep saying we might do like a little rumble every season. Maybe this is just like a fun thing. Not like earning, I'll just put 30 people in. And this is now built into the regular simulator. I just have I'll comment out the rumble part so it's not taking up a whole bunch of space in the list of things. And I just have to uncomment that section. It's good. It's great. It's très magnifique. I'm excited. This is great. What I go to school for. They took the W. That being said, that's our episode. Next week we'll be here with the singles rumble as well, who will earn a spot for themselves there. I mean, tonight is Inferno. That's about it. I'm looking at my turtle over there. He's kind of just swimming around saying, yeah, this is what I go to school for, yeah. That's my guy. I love him to bits. One day he'll be over here. I'm going to take him on a walk one of these days, and it's going to be hilarious. I'm gonna get a turtle. I got a turtle leash. I didn't know that was a thing, but I'm going to take him on a walk outside. And I'm like, hey, look at all this. Look at this. What you going to do out here? And he's probably just going to be like, I want to go back to the tank. Anywho, I'm taking off. Toodaloo Flight Crew. Thank you so much for watching. And tonight is the first Inferno post AV Mania 3. What will unfold? I don't know. I guess we'll find out together. It's gonna be an interesting and exciting time. We have Inferno tonight. We have Rebellion returning this Sunday, and the Women's Tag Team Champions will be in action this Sunday after an epic match at AV Mania 3. Potentially one of the matches of the night. Not the match of the night, but just truly one of the matches of the night. They can do whatever they want in the tag team division. They're the GOATs. They are the GOATs. But that's Sunday. This is tonight, so get excited for it. Get ready. Inferno is back. Until then, Sunday V will bring that to you. Next week, I'll be back with some more fantastic action in the Rumble. Remember the Rumble. And until then, Toodaloo Flight Crew, thank you for watching.
One punch, one shot will never break me again. Nothing you do can take me.